everyone, Broken Legend here, and yes, I'm doing a voiceover. Crazy, right? Well, it's because this piece is more complicated than my normal ones, and I wanted to use this as an opportunity to talk about my art. The character I'm drawing is an original character of mine named Loyalty Justice Grimm. So the art program I use is called Speedpaint X. It is a free app and I use it on my phone to draw, and I use a cheap stylus I picked up from Walmart in addition to it. I use a mixture of the pencil one brush, the fade pen, and a custom pen to do my work. I also use the mirror tool to speed things up a bit. I normally don't do portraits like this, but I was feeling ambitious for once, so here we are. I also still cannot draw hands right. Now the reason this is going to change video is because I put the sketch on a different canvas than my final piece due to the fact I didn't want to mess around with a bunch of layers and folders. I struggled a bit, but using Pinterest I was able to get pretty close to what I want. Once the sketch was on the other canvas, I began to refine the piece, fixing the pose, the proportions, especially the hands, and generally trying to get a feel for how my character would be posed for her portrait. Now, this character took a lot of work due to the fact not only she wears armor, but she's kind of one of my weirder proportioned characters considering she's not fully human. More on that in a separate video if you guys want to. But I did different folders and sketched out pieces of the clothing, the armor, the face, the hands, the eyes. And eventually I got to a place where I felt the final line work was what I wanted it to be. I also did the line work in different colors to separate the different parts of her person and her axe. And eventually I started coloring. And by the way, the axe was super hard to draw. Once coloring, I started with the background so I could get the colors of her skin and her armor correct. And then I started to get to work. I used cooler tones than her actual character is because I wanted it to make it feel like it was in the environment rather than something copy and pasted. You'll see me struggle with this a bit during the piece as well. But I pushed through it, and at the end of 6 hours, I completed this piece. I am super proud of it, and I hope you guys like it. If you have any other questions about my art process, feel free to ask in the comments below and let me know if you'd like to see other pieces like this.